Happy Fri-Yay. That's right. The week is at the end, and just a couple of short hours. It's going to be the weekend. And then it'll be time to party. Maybe like it's 1999. No, just kidding. Today we're talking about Prince and Purple Rain. Don't go anywhere. You do not want to miss this. Oh, boy.
Previously on the Nerdy Ronin Network.
What? Squeaky chair, what'd you say? Oh, we're live? Oh, crap.
Happy Friday. That's right. That's today, end of the week. We've already talked about it. Weekend's almost here, and I'm looking forward to it. I need a couple of days to relax. How's everybody doing? Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks for being here. We appreciate old subscribers, new subscribers, whoever's here. We're happy you are. In the description box down below are links to things we use here every day and enjoy. And we think you might too. So we've given you links to get you there easily. And in most cases, promo codes to help you save some of your hard-earned cash. So don't forget to check it out. So, 40 years ago, Prince stars in his first motion picture. And it, my friends, is something else. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Oh boy. Purple Rain, 1984, rated R, for good reason. 1 hour and 51 minutes. This just came out on 4K. That's what we're talking about today, 4K, for the 40th anniversary. A young musician, tormented by an abusive situation at home, must contend with a rival singer, a burgeoning romance, and his own dissatisfied band as his star begins to rise. Oh, how poetic. Directed by Albert Magnoli, written by Albert Magnoli, William Blinn, starring Prince, Apollonia Cotero, Morris Day, and The Time. Everybody, like Prince's whole band is in this. It's chock full of musical goodness. Let's just say that. This is a buffet of music. First things first, is this a good movie? That's what you're asking. I know it is. No, not even a little bit. But that's not what it's about. Now, let me get a little deeper here, okay? I'm not saying the movie is bad, but this movie isn't really about being a movie. Like, you don't get Purple Rain and put it in the player and sit down to enjoy this movie because you're looking for grade A acting and famous stars and whatnot. Although there are a couple that you will find throughout if you look close. Cameos, if you will. Accidental ones, because this was so early in their career. But this entire movie is a fever dream. It's a fictional account, basically, of how Prince grew up. In doing that, because it was made in 1984 in the 80s, in the glorious 80s, his band is his actual band. Morris Day and The Time. It's the actual, these are all real people. They're not actors. His love interest is, these are real people that don't have acting chops. And it's noticeable. However, when the movie, an hour and 51-minute movie, starts with like a 15-minute concert and ends with like a 15-minute concert, and then the soundtrack is Prince music throughout, at that point, you realize you're just watching one of the greatest concerts with a backstory ever. Now, there is quite a bit in this movie that some people are not going to like, and we're going to cover it right now. You can forego the amateur acting. This is a great movie if you love music. This is a great movie if you love Prince. But this is a 1980s movie. And there are chesticles. Sorry to say. Not in any graphic fashion, but somebody goes skinny dipping, if you will. And she takes her clothes off for that. There's two sex scenes that are not graphic per se, but the eroticism might be what we call a little too far, leading up to it, but then it doesn't show the actual act itself. There is bad language in it. His father is abusive and beats on his mom. Alcohol is a huge contender in this movie. Like, these are adult themed issues that are in this movie. They're prevalent in this movie. So be forewarned. That being said, for whatever reason, from the first time I heard old school Prince music, I fell in love with it. So this is nostalgia for me. I'd seen this movie way back in the day. And when it came out on 4K, I was excited. Now, that's the nuts and bolts, okay? As far as the 4K goes, it looks beautiful. All right? It's got plenty of film grain. I mean, it looks exactly like it should look. The music sounds wonderful. And it does have a couple of decent special features on it. And it has all the music videos using the movie, like the scenes in the movie. It also has When Doves Cry on it, the actual music video, which is horrible quality because it's so old, but it is what it is. It also has a commentary. I did not have time to listen to the commentary, but I'm going to. That being said, so much more could have been done with this if they would have included a Blu-ray. If you buy the 4K, you're getting just the 4K with a limited amount of special features on it. And the reason, in my opinion, that they usually add the Blu-ray to the 4K package is because the Blu-ray, the movie takes up less space, so there's plenty of space for special features. On most 4Ks, you just have the movie because of the compression, all right? They use the entire disc for the movie, and the Blu-ray they use for the movie and the special features. In my opinion, specifically since Prince is no longer with us, they really should have done more with the special features. My opinion. They could have talked to people now about how Prince was in this time frame, because most of these people are still alive. They didn't. For whatever reason. 40th anniversary, my friends. Put the work in. It is what it is. Can't be changed. But I would have liked to have seen more. Look, everybody knows Prince was nuts on some level in his later years. And he may have been nuts back then. But the music, you want to see a good Prince, like Prince play guitar and sing, you want to see one of the best things he ever did was when he did the Super Bowl. And he did Purple Rain. And it starts raining. And he just keeps playing. It is brilliance personified and shows the talent that this man had. There's no denying he was talented. But I also think, like most artists, he was crazy. That's my opinion. But if you like Prince at all, you will want to pick up the 4K of this. It's worth having, in my opinion. I plan to get the other two movies he was in at some point. They're not because they're good, but because it's an interesting trilogy to have. The Prince trilogy. All right, hey, I have to go. I've got real life stuff to deal with today, but we love you guys. And we expect to see you back on Monday when we talk about another movie. Who knows what yet? But we'll be doing it. All right, for Michael, the microphone, Bob, squeaky chair in the back, and this big fat nerd. We'll see you then.